guys, it's Memorial Day weekend. I've got a yarn haul to share. It's new to me yarn, and Granny D has asked for a simple, basic granny square she can follow along with. If you do not wish to watch, I understand. There's a lot of videos out there showing you how to do different squares. I do recommend you go check out Wanna Yarn Addict. He has a series of new granny squares he's put together. So go check him out if you haven't already. He's just hit a big milestone for him. Congratulations, Juan. Okay, so if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. I have other yarn haul videos you can check out along with some makes, and click that like, subscribe button. My returning viewers, thank you. If you are not subscribed, please do so. My hours show a lot of unsubscribed viewership. That would really promote my channel out in the algorithm, as Miss G, Mama G says. So let's get to the fun parts. First up, I bought the Lionbrand ice cream yarn, completely inspired by Mishy's Crochet Nook. Dear Mishy. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 394 yards, 360 millimeters, 100% acrylic, 3-weight yarn, and you can use a 5 millimeter needle or a H hook for your crochet. There we go. It's showing up blue, but it is a very nice light green and white. That is a true 3-weight. I'm planning a scarf with this. I think that would be really pretty. Okay, a box. This box came from Yarn Inspirations. I know about all the trouble everybody's had with those mystery boxes, so I was not surprised with this delivery. I have my order, but I have one extra scheme. And Red Heart, you mislabeled them. So I ordered the Bitty Stripes, Rattan, Sunset Beach, Crown Box, and Horizon. You guys can go to Yarn Inspirations and look up these individually. I also have them in here. So here we go. Chloe, thank you. Sorry about that. This is the first one. They're 10 ounces, 383 grams, 515 yards, 471 meters. Use a 5 millimeter knitting needle. I'm assuming you can use a 5.5 crochet hook with these, like I do anything else Red Heart. It is a little bit rough, but I am used to it myself. 4-weight yarn. This one is actually labeled correctly. Horizon. Nice pretty blues with the pull tab. I appreciate that. There is the Rattan. The nice browns and a cream color. I know there's a lot of videos out there, but I also wanted to share this. being my first yarn inspirations order. Now this is where the confusion is. Which is the what? They're both labeled the Crown Box. Why would you do that, Red Heart? So you can tell the difference. Go ahead and let me know. And this was my extra Red Heart with Love Premium, 7 ounces, 198 grams, 370 yards, 338 meters, 6 millimeter knitting needles in spinach, 4-weight yarn. They're saying a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. I would still use my 5.5 with this. That's what I'm comfortable with. The good thing about having this, since if you follow me, you know I'm making a lot of some bunnies for the kids at Christmas this year. That is my charity event of the year. So this can go well with any one of these two. Or even the rattan. I'm not so sure about mixing these two, but I could. Okay, let's put these back in the box. I appreciate your patience. All right. So, okay. So, I will have a verse of the day at the end if you are skipping this next section. I will have that posted with my final slide for the video. So, thank you for stopping by. If you decide to skip the granny square, this is what I will be showing. Very simple. I actually learned this technique from Juan. As I mentioned, he's a great teacher. Go check him out. I love doing this version of the square. For me, it's tighter than my typical. So I do enjoy that. So, no further ado. I'm working on a bunny. And I just grab some of this quick. I don't have over my hand view, so bear with me. I'm going to start with the magic circle. 2 fingers, wrap around, go across. So, take my hook, go under, pull the yarn over, twist, pick up my yarn, pull through the circle. There you have your magic ring. Simple. Doing these bunnies, I figured it out finally. Thank you, Miss C, for that. All right, we're going to start with your center. So we're just going to double crochet. Double crochet. double crochet, this is your first corner. Normally I would chain 2 or chain 3 depending on how loose I want it. For that square I just showed you, I'm going to chain 1, then another double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. That's your second corner. Chain 1, 3 more doubles, I'm trying to do this slow so you can see it. Oh, my end came out. Okay, let's try that again. I'm just going to do the same thing over. I do not know how that got loose. Okay, now I'm back at the chain 1, 3 doubles, you can pull that tight as you go, that's fine. Just leave room to work. Okay, we're back at the chain 1, 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, tight, chain 1, simple repeat, 3 doubles, watch your ends, 1, 2, 3, pull that tight, so now you have your circle or square. Let's go into the first stitch of your first corner. We are going to slip stitch, there you have your the center of your granny square. Okay. You don't have to do this, but I recommend starting your next rounds in the corner. If you don't end in a corner, you can slip stitch across to your corner and pick it up there. We're going to chain 2 for your first double. Make 2 doubles. That's 3. Now you're going to chain 1. In this same corner, you're going to do 3 more doubles. 1, 2, 3. For your chain space, chain 1. Find your other corner. Should be right over here. Another 3 doubles. Chain 1. Then 3 doubles. Okay. Now we repeat this for the other 2 corners. Chain 1. Go to your next corner right here. 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Here's my other corner. 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1 and slip stitch in this first double on that corner. I didn't end on a corner, so I'm going to slip stitch to my corner, just 2 spots. One, 2, maybe. Come on. So now I'm in my corner. This will be the last round that I'm doing. You can, from here, you can make it as big as you want. In these spaces, you're just adding another 3 doubles and finishing off your corners. So 3 doubles. 2, 3. Chain 1. 3 doubles. 2, 3. chain one. Now in this chain one space we did 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, chain one, 3 doubles in the corner, 2, 3, chain one, 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, chain one, chain 3 doubles in your one space, just like before. 2, 3, chain one, 3 doubles in the corner, 1, 2, 3, chain one, 3 doubles in the corner, 1, 2, 3, chain one, 3 doubles in the space, 1, 2, 3, chain one. Here's your corner, 3 doubles, 2, 3, chain one, 3 doubles, 2, 3, chain one. Here's your chain space, 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, chain one, slip stitch in your first stitch in this corner to close it. There you have a granny square. You can continue on, as I said, keep it this size, a little bigger. You could, one more round makes a coaster, or you can do a lot of these for a blanket. I know from experience, this size takes about 110 squares to make a baby blanket. That's how I started crocheting, actually. So, yes, I do not recommend starting with 110 granny squares. Good way to learn, but not for a blanket. All right, that is all for today. I will see you soon. Bye.